Hey, it's Zaire. In this video, I will be teaching you three things. First is how to add radial gradient to the text. Second is how to do one animation for all of the elements of text. For example, white solid, shadow, outline. Third is I will provide you a drag and drop macro which has all the above things. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. As you know, by default, we have a text node. We write something. This, show it in the viewer. We go to shading and enable gradient. Now it is the linear gradient, but we don't have any option to make it radial. Even if I move the angle or anything, it just rotates around the corners. There's no way you can bring it to center and do the radial gradient. So I'll just tell you how to do that right now. So first of all, we'll take our text node, we'll take a background node like this, and we'll change the type to gradient like this. Then change the gradient type to radial gradient. And then we view this, we have this background node with radial gradient. We'll bring it to center and we'll bring it to like this. Now this is our radial. Now we're going to add a node called bitmap. This one, we'll add this and we'll connect it like this and like this. Now if we view our background node, you can see the gradient is applied inside the text. So if I adjust it, you can see that the gradient is applied on the text node. So let's change the color and see how it looks. Okay, so this is our radial gradient node. As you can see, the radial gradient is now applying on the text. From here on, I will be teaching you how to add drop, shadow, outline and animate them all together. But if you don't want to learn that, you could just skip further to the section where I will teach you how to install the macro. But here's the catch. If you go and add the drop shadow, it just applies like this because the text is converted into a mask through this. So our text is now a mask and the drop shadow is not applying as it should be. So now if you just wanted to learn the radial gradient, there you have it. You can close the video. But if you want to know how to add drop shadow to it, stick by. I will teach you that. First of all, we'll copy the text node and then we'll here paste the instance, Control Shift V. So here we have our text instance. We'll connect it to background node like this. We'll have a merge. First of all, we'll go operator and select under. So now this instance is under our original text. We'll come to shading. We'll come to element number 1. We will come to enable de-instance this. We'll come to the color group, right click and de-instance color group, not just only de-instance but the whole color group like this. Then we'll come to softness, de-instance these two. Come to position, de-instance this, right? Then what we'll do is first of all select the black color of drop shadow like this. Then add softness 5 to both of them. And then we'll change the positioning. So for this, we'll x-axis we do 0.05 and for the y-axis we do minus 0.05. And there you have it. Now anything you do right here will automatically apply to the drop shadow too. So for example, I change the size, the drop shadow is moving with it. And if I change the layout with positioning, the drop shadow is moving too. Don't do it from here. So if you wanted to learn just a drop shadow and radial gradient, there you have it. You can again close the video. But here's the catch. Let's say you want to animate this text, right? So let me just teach you a simple animation. We'll right click here. We'll go to the follower node. We'll go to modifiers, make this delay 1 and left to right here. The order is from left to right. We'll come to shading. We'll go to the size and we'll add our keyframes for size. Both of them go like 5 frames forward. 1 2 3 4 5, add another, again go 5 frames forward. 1 2 3 4 5, add another, and 1 2 3 4 5, add another. So like 4 keyframes. This one will leave it at 1, go behind, make it like 1.4. You can do anything to your liking and make this 1.2 and then make the starting one 0. So there we have our animation. See? So now what is happening is this drop shadow is also animating with your original text. So let's say if you didn't have this node, just this text node we have, and we'll have drop shadow. So what happens is the animation is only applying on the first element on here, not in the drop shadow or any other. So what you can do is you can use the same instance for other elements too. Like for this we did it for drop shadow, right? So when we connect these like this, the animation is also applied to drop shadow. We disconnect the drop shadow. This is applied on the drop shadow too. It looks clean, right? So if you want to apply it on the, let's say, red outline, right? So you'll just copy it another time, copy this instance, or maybe let's just make it clean, copy this text node again and instance, paste it right here, connect it with merge, right? This, then we'll make the first element, this one, the outline. So for that, what we'll do is we'll first of all deinstance this and make it like this, so it applies on the outside. Then we'll deinstance the thickness too, so we can adjust, and the color group, deinstance this, come to the size, deinstance these two just for the adjustments later. Then let's change the color. Now if we view it, we have our outline too. So let's say if you want to make it black like this, make the thickness a little less. So if you have, let's say, a white background, there you go. Now what we have is our animation applied on our text, white solid fill, plus our drop shadow and plus our outline like this. So this is a simple node tree with which you can make your text, and there we have it, drop shadow, outline, animating all together. Unlike this, where if you add drop shadow and outline, the animation is only happening on the white solid fill, not the outline or drop shadow, but on this it is happening on all of them. So if you want this thing, this macro, I will link it to the description. You can just download it and paste it in the macro folders, and you can just reuse them whenever you want. So what you can do to make this appear in your search menu, like Control Shift right here, you can come open the effects tab right here, go to tools, open it up, search macros, and then right click here and show folder, and then your window explorer will appear, and you can just paste the file that I've linked in the description into that folder. And when you search the radial gradient thing, it will appear in your search, and you can just connect and use this, and you can change the settings from here too, and you can adjust your gradient from here, enable, disable your gradient, recolor them, and adjust anything you want. You can enable or disable the drop shadow from here and the outline from here, and you can animate your text too, and you will have all the elements joined together. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.